Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, I am back from Gotham Central Comics in Mississauga. It is the weekly X-Men talk today. I'm also going to show you what I picked up at the shop. Superman number 27, which I will be reviewing, and a new Superman segment that I'm going to do every Sunday, Superman Sunday. So that's going to be starting off, and I'm just going to start from where I'm beginning, which is the latest issue of Superman and Man of Tomorrow. Okay, I also picked up The Magnificent Miss Marvel. This is coming to a close, so once this ends, I will have the entire run of Magnificent Miss Marvel every issue. And then if there's a new series that comes out, I probably won't collect that. This will be the last time I get it. Not that I don't like Ms. Marvel, but there's just too many other things to get into for right now. I grabbed this. This is the facsimile edition of the New Mutants number 98. The first appearance of this guy. If you know who this is, let me know in the comments. Anyway, yeah, that's just a gap filler. I don't have that issue, obviously. So I just need to fill my collection out. So any of the New Mutants comics that I don't have, I'm just going to buy the True Believers or the facsimiles. I'm good with that. I don't need the original issue of everything that ever was. I just need something to read. 10 of Swords. Remember that series? Okay. This is number 14, 15, and 16. Marauders, Excalibur, Wolverine. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, let's go through this. Spoilers, guys. It's heavy spoilers are in effect because I don't know how I feel about this right now, to be honest with you. Okay, let's go into Marauders number something or other. This is Marauders number 15, but it's part 14 of the 10 of Swords. So where we last left this, Wolverine had just friggin' stabbed Saturnine in her stupid face. Well, not in her face, but he stabbed her and killed her. And you're like, holy crap, I've got to read the next part. No, you don't, because this is the next part of that. I'm getting to it. There. This paragraph goes on to explain how everybody was destroyed. The Avengers died. Fantastic Four died. Everyone threw up in their pants and barfed and shot themselves. And they all died. The whole world died. So that's what Saturnine. Oh, and then Wolverine gets killed here too. He's crucified like Conan in the movie. Or Jesus Christ. Both. Yeah. So then we kept back to the dinner scene. And everything's back to normal. And you're like, that was just her showing what would happen. No. That was extremely lame. I was on whatever page this is. I was like, no, that's lame. Up until now, I have really liked 10 of Swords. It's dipped a little bit here and there, but I've still genuinely really liked it. But this just really irritated me. Don't even have that. Don't end it with him stabbing her. Don't even have that happen. Like, what? Like, if it's gonna serve absolutely no purpose, which it kind of does, it's really no purpose at all. It's like, this will just show you what will happen if Wolverine did that. So why not just have it where he thinks about it and then they just show it, as opposed to making it this cliffhanger? I know it's been done in the past and these cliffhangers, but this felt like, I love movie serials, but this felt a little bit like one of those cheats in a movie serial where, you know, Captain Marvel dies and then all of a sudden he's back in the next one, or whatever, like Commando Cody or one of those things. Okay. But luckily, right after that, I got over it. I'm like, okay, fine. They cheated. Whatever. We get back to some really good stuff. Now, I want to point out this character here, Iska. Let's see if I can find a good picture of her. Why can I not find a good picture of her right now? I'll just show you this. She's like this red and gold character. She's awesome. She's probably the best one out of these new people, and Sumner's pretty cool. But she is just wicked. She's called the Unbeaten, and she can't lose in anything. So they start putting her through all these weird tests. Like, they start playing these games with her, which is pretty silly. Oh, and this chick here, tries to poison Wolverine, but she ends up poisoning Cypher, but everything is okay. He's fine. They eat unicorns. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. You know, screw unicorns. Okay? Except for the last unicorn. That's a cool movie. All the other unicorns just suck. They don't do anything. Eat those suckers. They taste like chicken. I like that. All right. So yeah, this issue was a cop-out in the beginning, but then it got back. I really like this dinner stuff. I like the characters interacting. This has probably been some of the better interactions. I know I was down on another issue where they just explain a little bit of the backstories of these characters, but I find that this is better. Plus this Iska is just a wicked looking character, and she just looks cool. She just looks cool. Good design work on the designs of that kid. These guys, all of the villains in this, they all look pretty cool. Good designs on some of them. But she really stands out to me, at least so far. And then, this is how you do a cliffhanger. The first match is going to be Betsy and Iska. So that was really good. They should have ended it with that the last time around. Okay, so that was part 14. Part 15 continues in Excalibur, which makes sense because it's Betsy versus Iska. Now the art in this is great. I love the colors in the art. So here you go. Boom. Okay, so spoilers are in effect, people. I'm telling you right now. All right. They're going to have a battle. Here you go. Da-na-na, da-na-na. You can just, get some heavy metal music going, or like, no, not First Night. What was that called? Maybe that was called First Night. No, it wasn't called First Night. I don't know. The one with Heath Ledger where they're doing the jousting duels. So it's like, yeah, here we go. Here comes the big fight. All of a sudden, boom. What the hell's that? The sword breaks, and then look at this page. Captain Britain is like disintegrated into pieces. She's like my favorite character in this whole thing. And I was like, no. I was like, whoa, this is pretty sick. Okay, then the next part here. So now everyone's just like, holy shit, Captain Britain just ate dust. So now we got this character here who's really cool too. Good designs again on this character. I don't remember her name though. When she speaks, Cypher cannot decipher her language. So he's very intrigued by this. And he's like, oh my God, like I've never met anyone who I don't understand. So the challenge here, I think, is to not marry her. This is where this starts to really dip here. And the next one, it dips more. Cypher's mission is to marry her or not marry her. I don't get it. He ends up marrying her. Like, he literally marries her. And then Saturnine is like, okay, Arakko gets a point. So Krakoa has, they both get a point because they both married each other. So Arakko has 2 points and Krakoa has 1 point because of Cypher marrying her. What the hell? I know that's different. And, and do you really want to see, 10 fights? Yeah, I kind of do want to see 10 fights, to be honest with you. But I was like, okay, he marries her. I'm like, okay, that's weird. It was weird, and maybe it makes sense. Maybe I've missed some of the nuances here or something, and this really all makes sense somehow. And if you do know, let me know in the comments, because I thought that was pretty stupid. And it keeps getting stupider. Now we have Magic, who's a freaking awesome character. I love Magic. Okay, she's right there. I'm still thinking about her and possibly Danny as potential tattoos. Love Magic. She's a great character. So they go to fight, and the swords are taken away, and they're going to have an arm wrestling match. So see, we'll see what happens afterwards in this series, but don't have this big mission about gathering together all these swords, and then you don't even use them anyways. And literally there's freaking pages dedicated to explaining the origin of these swords, and then they don't use them. And it's like, well, why did you go through all that? Like Cypher, Doug is learning. He has Warlock like in him, and Warlock was going to be his sword. I thought, this is sick. This is a great idea. And then it's not even used. He just gets married. Maybe this will come back later. Maybe it'll come back later. But man, right now, I'm not very happy. So there's an arm wrestling match and he just defeats Magic, and you're like, okay. Over the top, man. She should have went over the top. That sucks. Then Wolverine fights Summoner in this weird wherever they are, other world. And boom, Summoner gets the Shatterstar Juggernaut effect. Let me know if you got that reference. But yeah. But it was a trick because this fight was to death and Summoner died, so he gets a point. I mean, I get it. She tricked you. I get it. She tricked him. But that's pretty lame. That's lame number 2. And then Storm and Wolverine have a drinking contest. And that's supposed to be one of the matches. I don't get that at all. That's stupid. Then it cuts to Araki, whatever, fighting each other. But then Wolverine gets interrupted. And Wolverine ends up fighting this person. Why is Wolverine fighting twice? I don't understand. And then we get a score. And it was like whoever loses a limb or something. I don't know. And it's 5-2. I think it's 5-2 and 0 for the fans right now. I'm really a little disappointed. I know it was just like, you might be saying, well, J-Man, what do you want? Another sword fight? You want 10 sword fights? Is that what you want? Well, yeah, if the entire thing is called 10 of Swords and you made me read all these issues about how everyone is getting their swords, then yeah, I want a sword fight. You could do interesting things in the sword fight, like having the Summoner thing being the person who dies gets a point. Okay, at least there's a sword fight, and at the end of that, Wolverine wins, but really he lost because he didn't die. Okay, so that's a good little trick, like they tricked you. But like this drinking contest and arm wrestling match, like I don't, and getting married, like even the sword fight with Iska where she just smashes Captain Britain. Okay, that's shocking. It's a sword fight. It was pretty crazy. I'll give you that one, and I'll give you the Summoner one. But the other ones are really dumb. So I don't know what happened here. I know that it may be too generic and conventional to have just regular sword fights, but it's also kind of what we were promised. Maybe it'll still happen. I don't know what are we on here. So that was 16. So we still have a lot of issues to go. So let's see how this pans out. I'm reviewing this as I read it, so my opinions can change once it's all done. So if you're watching this video after 10 of Swords has been collected into a trade or whatever, and you're going, wow, like, you're crazy. It's different. When you're reading it monthly or weekly, it's a different experience, right? If you read all of Watchmen as one collected edition, that's different than when I was getting it each book, right? So this is a lot different doing it this way. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought about all of this stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I was pretty hyped up, but I'm kind of like, eh. So we'll see where the next issues go. But I mean, what's it going to be next? Like a spitting contest? Or are they going to play Connect 4? Or are they going to play Monopoly? Like, I don't know. They literally may play Monopoly as well. I don't know. So that's a slightly lame. Okay, guys, let me know what you guys think. All right. Thank you for watching. Until next time.